Welcome back everyone to my Revenge of the Righteous Stellaris Let's Play. As I mentioned in the outro of the last video, I believe we got a really interesting part of the Let's Play coming up. I've recently just picked up psionics, so I'm going to start to get psionic leaders. There's another tradition to pick coming up soon, the third one, only 5 months away from the next one. I've got a really amazing ear that actually reduces terraforming cost. When they get in, if I can find the last terraforming resource, I can get an I can get 98% reduction, I believe, on terraforming costs. So normally it's 5,000 for most of the planets. I can get that down to 100 energy per planet, I believe, coming up hopefully. So that means I can terraform a huge amount of territory and I can really start to colonize very quickly. And I believe terraform worlds also don't have any tile blockers on them, so that's going to reduce the costs a heck of a lot when I can get those terraform worlds. Also, being able to terraform means I can get rid of some of these outposts. In fact, that one is being terraformed now and isn't too far away from completion. I'm going to be colonizing that coming up. Since the last video as well, I've upgraded those with the new plasma thrusters that I picked up before. And yeah, we've also got CYBREX coming up, scientists getting down there, so that's going to be really interesting, seeing the last phase of that quest and the rewards that come from it, and the end of the story, of course. So yeah, and even after all of that, who knows, we may even be able to get into another war. We did have a couple of very early wars in the Let's Play. Sadly, haven't had any since then, just because there hasn't been any opportunity. But the stronger we get, the more likely it's going to happen, perhaps against this empire or this empire, and a war of my choosing as well, which is the key thing as well, not being declared war on. Right, let's get going again now. So, been a little while since I recorded last. Probably going to be a little bit rusty for maybe a video, but hopefully not. We'll see. That's finished surveying. Where to next? Quite a lot of getting done now, actually, isn't it? In terms of surveying. Sadly, it's not with scientists that have an anomaly bonus.
Construction
but
complete.
Yeah, you can't have everything. Federation Association offer between those two. For a second, I thought they had joined the Federation. That would have been pretty awful. Association probably doesn't matter too much, I hope. Right, J.I.H.A.D Prime. Yeah, this one we need more production on. What am I making here next? I don't know. Oh, I'm waiting for that, is it? I'll leave that there for the time being.
Ships upgraded.
Right, interrogators have been upgraded. Nice. Oh, that colony ship got done. So let's get it over to where I plan on, well, finishing up the terraforming, then we'll colonize. So if we have a look at it now, let's see the state of it. So it's yeah, got tile blockers, it's got that bonus, and it's a Arctic, is it? Yeah. So we'll see what it looks like coming up in a bit. It's probably about less than a year. Yeah. Wait from getting done. When we picked up the psionics tech, I actually got a new building, so I want to make that here, I think, on the capital. Not sure if this will be the capital long term, but for now it is. Oh, you need an Empire capital complex to make this. I was planning on making it now. Guess I'm gonna have to wait. Yeah, I don't have the tech for that. Could probably get rid of those soon at some point as well. I have to figure it out coming up. Right, how's that looking? Let's upgrade that spaceport. Have I done that here? No, let's get that in. Right. Okay, I'll have to check to see who I can hire coming up. Right, this building there. Let's move that over.
Construction complete.
Okay. Research station over here. Right, so there's probably a good mineral there. Let's go grab it. Okay, might as well base up. Oh, there's good energy here. Let's go and grab that. Okay, yeah, delaying, because I delayed surveying for ages because I just wanted to do that with my amazing anomaly scientists. Yeah, I could be found in all these really good
System
resources
survey complete.
a lot
Tile
earlier,
blocker cleared.
and I'm making mining stations on them, so I think it did cost me. It wasn't worthwhile. I've mentioned it in comments a bit, if not in the videos. Kangaton was fully surveyed. Right, so I think that, yeah, is now going to make its way down here. Luckily as well, this CYBREX debris only needed a level 4 scientist, which I have. Could have been 5 quite easily. Research station. Cradle, finished spaceport. Right, that was the Corvette upgrade. Traditions. Now this is going to be a really tough choice, and to be honest I haven't actually made my mind up yet. If we come into here, well, this one is demanding harmony traditions, so that is a very good reason for me to want to pick that up next. But they are actually already happy. I am actually getting influence from them, so arguably it's not so crucial. Oh, and when we got the psionic ascension as well, that's gone up also. But I think we were already keeping them happy. So I might, yeah, I think in reality it says -5, it'll probably be +5s to give me an extra 10% there, which is definitely maybe worthwhile, making my populace happier. That means they produce more yields. In terms of harmony, well, extra 10% even more there. The lifespan will be good since it can lower the influence costs, since I'm spending a lot at the moment from on outposts mainly. That'd be good. Paradise Dome's amazing. That's very defensive but could come in handy. I think it's either that or Supremacy, which the border range would be really good. And the finisher I like as well for the fire rate. The fire rate is maybe the key reason why I want to go for this NSC planet. I think I gotta go Harmony though. It's very close, but yeah, I'm gonna adopt this. I need to do things to increase my Unity output as quickly as possible though, I think. That's not terrible, but yeah, I would like to get them a bit quicker, frankly. Okay, I could be making more cruisers, couldn't I? So let's do that. When I've got a bit more cash. Minerals, I should say. Okay. I'm thinking of terraforming. Ooh, borders changed then. I think they might have made an outpost there, I'm guessing. Yeah, I could afford to terraform one more, but it's... I'm thinking of terraforming near next. I could get rid of that outpost, and it's a pretty good world. It turns stuff up here. Yeah, I might want to make an outpost or two around here somewhere. Try and grab more territory in the future. It's arguably getting to the point where it's not so important. I can just invade people come at. Right, that's got a populace I need to move. Kitty cats there. Scientists got done on that. That's going to speed up things. I want the battleships at this point, so I want to pick up a cheap tech that yeah, it gets me there sooner, I think. Explosives, well, that's missiles, I think, in the main. I'm going to go for the hit point one next. In fact, I may be switching more over to engineering rather than society now. It's kind of been, even though, yeah, in terms of mining stations, I've been focusing more on society rather than engineering. But I may switch that now, since I think,
Construction
well,
complete.
other than genetic techs, I've got most of the society stuff I want, I think. It's probably something I'm forgetting now, maybe. Right, that still hasn't quite done. How many other spaceports? 2. That's getting done. Right, they're all up to level 2. I'm not sure about the sectors though. Right, the colony ship is waiting until the terraform is done, which is about to. That populace can go to there. Right, anything special? here? Not really, no.
Construction complete.
Terraforming just completed. Excellent. So let's check this out. So that's how it looks now. It looks to have retained the bonus there, but you can see all the tile blockers have gone. I don't know if the yields changed, I can't remember. Perhaps your memory is better than mine, but I'll have to go and check what they were before. But yeah, that is now possible for me to colonize. Is it mainly 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I think I'll have the J.I.H.A.D here still. Let's, and since they're on this colony ship, yeah, it'd be a good idea since it's ready there. Let's go and colonize that then. The best energy tile happens to be at the moment that one. I won't want to keep the capital there long term though. Let's close that. Spaceport and Astoria got done. Okay, good. Right, should I terraform more? I don't really want to spend 2,000 on credits when I can get the terraforming cost down in a bit, but I need to survey more and find those terraforming resources. I did check some of my opponents to see if they've got any resources, and they didn't. Still, which is strange at this point. They should have resources by now, but they don't. It's not like I got a ton myself, but I do have some. Perhaps they just don't have an excess. It could be possible. Right, so what next? Should I terraform? Yeah, I am. So let's come here. This is going to cost a lot, sadly. So arid 2100. Go for it. I assume I could change it and get the money back. Cause, yeah, okay, I can. So I may well do that if I find the resources before it completes.
Colonization in progress.
Okay. So I've got to get this finished soon, so then I can turn that over, and I can turn that over to that sector. Once that's complete, I'll turn all these 2 sectors into 1.
Construction complete.
And I can make more sectors up there then. It's not before. Mining station, spaceport and cradle. Where's this to? Any good resources that I can see? No, frankly. So, I can wait.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Okay, J.I.H.A.D is done. Right, let's get that down to here. Okay. What else is going on? Cam, surface queue. Right, I need a J.I.H.A.D down there, preferably. I can go there for the time being. Let's get another cruiser out here. Okay.
Construction complete.
J.I.H.A.D. Right, that's done. Excellent. So let's move them over. Let's get in adjacency for both. Adjacent Planetary Administration, great. Let's upgrade that Unity building there then. Okay, and then a few more things to go in on here, definitely. Yeah, I would like to move more population around, but don't really have the influence. Probably need 500 plus before I go crazy on it. There are techs that can reduce the resettlement and cost. I haven't picked those up yet. Definitely need to do so. So that's the reason actually to keep on sticking the at least a semi-society focus for a while. Right, what's here? That can wait. Okay.
Research complete.
Research done. Xenozoo. There was one planet that can make use of that. We've actually got another psionics tech here. the psionic army. So sadly, I think it only works with populace that can be psionic. I think in the next patch, more, if you go down the psionic option, more of your populace types can become psionic, but at the moment it's only your main race, I think. But yeah, I could go for that, but you can see how expensive that is. I don't think it's worthwhile going for that yet. I think I'm actually going to go for naval capacity. Yeah, I need to get my fleet up a bit, and it's quite a cheap tech also. So we'll go for that next. In terms of scientists, does anyone special turn up here? I'm going to wait until a new one comes along, because they might be psionic. Okay. Constructors aren't doing much at the moment. Scientists.
Construction complete.
Right, is this one down here? Yeah, great. Spaceborne Cradle made another cruiser. Let's make another one. Admiral gains a trait. Good. Fleet Logistician. So that was money off upkeep. I still haven't figured out where I'm placing an upkeep starport module. I should probably have it like on the, yeah, where I'm keeping my fleet long term, which at the moment happens to be there. So yeah, let's upgrade that and get them made, I think, coming up. Right. Gotta keep an eye on this as well. Need to make 10 more stuff. I might go over this for a tiny bit. Okay. There's actually a science module you can get for your spaceport as well. I haven't picked that up. I think it's a rare tech though. I'd like to get it at some point. So let's get. When can I make that? I think I can make it now. So yeah. Right, there's zoo is actually on here. Okay, great. Let's get that back there as well. Clear that.
Research complete. Special project complete.
Okay, right. This is going to be pretty important coming up, I believe. So, archaeological project completed. After analysing the debris left behind from the ancient battle fought above Precursor 2, we have learned that 4 alien empires contemporary with the CYBREX pooled their forces together in a desperate attempt to halt the advancing fleets of the machine consciousness. Judging by the small amount of CYBREX debris that was produced by the battle, they were not successful. An interesting find. Another artifact, and the last one we needed, I believe, and a bit of extra engineering research. CYBREX home system located. After intense study of our recovered CYBREX artifacts, scientists on Cradle have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of a system the ancient machines referred to as CYBREX Prime, possibly where the civilization retreated after their abortive attempt to exterminate all sentient organic life. We should launch an expedition to this system before someone else beats us to it. Contact the nearest science ship. So this ends the Precursor's CYBREX event chain, begins the CYBREX home system event chain. Point of interest, CYBREX Alpha.
Situation log updated.
So hopefully I don't need a level 5 scientist. Track on map. Where are you? There it is. Quite close to home. So yeah, basically what it does is create an entirely new system that's not normally on the map, and this is a rarity because that line goes through another, which that's not normally possible to happen, I think. So where is the nearest science ship? That's actually quite far away. Right, I can place... What's the name of this scientist? It's J.I.H.A.D. Let's stick him on this science ship that has no one on. So I lack a scientist for it. But turns out that was useful. And let's get it over to here. That's a pretty interesting system, I think you'd agree. There is a Rin habitat within it, ruined Rin sections. So yeah, that could be useful coming up, definitely. So that science ship I'll have go back to base over there. We've actually completed the Garanthium ore already. What's available next? Well, there's a rear tech for extra build speed, which yeah, I'm really tempted to go after, but it's actually really expensive, so I don't think I'm going to go for that. I'm going to hope that it comes again in the future. Torpedoes, 15 months, that's not too long actually. Actually, that's only 30 months. And it is rare. You know what, should we go for it? Yeah, I think I will. Hopefully the battle station, battle cruisers will come after that. Every decade now increases the likelihood of it turning up, I believe. From about 2050 onwards. Right, no new scientists I'm interested in. Let's get going again. Hopefully I haven't forgotten something. Research agreement just ran out. Do I want to renew it? Now I don't really want to be increasing the science amount, frankly, but they are ahead of us scientifically. I think we've moved above them recently on this chart. Yeah, it's a combination of all of these, so in theory someone could have like crazy science but no fleet whatsoever, so it's not... What I really want to know is the fleet amount on most of these, if not all of these, but yeah. Oh, they're down to 7 now, so I think they're losing planets that they conquered because they've been wiping out the population. Ooh, that's freed that up. Okay, I'm going to get an outpost built over there. I want to secure a route over. Problem is, it's going to cause friction. Where's my nearest scientist to? It's down there, right, forget that. Got more important things. Let's go and survey that. And let's get a constructor over to here as well. Right, and I've completely forgotten what I was talking about now. Yeah, to do with this, wasn't it? Yeah, I've still forgotten what else I was mentioning. Right, let's continue on though. Yeah, so I'm going to build an outpost over there. It's going to lower my influence yet again, but once that's fully colonized, actually I'm going to get rid of the outpost that is there. So I'll get it back in effect. We'll have a route to be able to go through here again. So that's really lucky. Oh, what happened was a research treaty ran out. So yeah, let's not forget that. So if I want to renew it, I think it was more expensive before, so I may be catching up. 184, it's still a long way ahead, especially in physics. I think I will renew it again. Most of it's physics, isn't it? And I don't have a lot that they don't have, so let's... Will you take energy? Yeah, he will. Maybe I should give him minerals then. Okay, let's do that. be doing that forever though. Okay, yeah, he agreed, I believe. Someone has rivaled someone else. Okay. No, not them. Those guys just rivaled those guys. That could be good for me. That could give them a target. I believe there's one more fallen empire though, and if I had to bet on it, I'd say over there. But who knows? I certainly wouldn't have bet on one of them being there previously. So, right. That's finished on J.I.H.A.D. Wow, you can see how good Betharian is as well. Getting a heck of a lot of energy coming up. There, I think Unity is more important to me though than energy at the moment, so I'll keep this as it is. Right.
Tile blocker cleared.
Let's make a zoo there. It actually gives Unity, which is didn't realise. Let's get energy grid on that. What else? Power, mining, mineral, hydroponic, basic. Can't make any more of those. I need one of those on a engineering or society, so I'm gonna make that there coming up. In fact, now I think that's mineral processing plant. I don't think that's a good place for a silo. Yeah, this is nearly ready to turn over, although I would like more populace on it, frankly. Okay, right. Pretty important that. I'll read that shortly. Let's make the mineral processing plant. Actually, that's a better tile for it, I think. Put that there, and I'll put that there. Lose the food, but there's not much I can do about that. I'll put a mining network there. This place is bad for food because of that abandoned terraforming project. I actually read up on this as well since I did this. There's 4 options for it, supposedly. The first one I've had before, and I mentioned it, basically you lose a colony. I think it's basically turned into a toxic world. The other options are more favourable though. You can have it turn into a random biome, or if you get really lucky you can have it turn into a Gaia world. So maybe I should have done that, but this was pretty important to me because of its location and joining up sectors, so I don't really regret not going for it, but I do have that permanently, it would appear. So would have been nice to have seen it though. I guess I could have saved and loaded the game if I got the wrong option, but that's not something I really like doing at all, even if it is Let's Play and I'm just showing it off. But yeah, we've got it is how it is now basically. What else here? I want to have a mine there instead of the foods. I don't think there's any more decision type tiles, multi-choice. Well, I want a power plant next to the capital, I think, for adjacency. And yeah, that's done now. I'm going to hand that over. So, what is this? The CYBREX Central Nexus has been found.